I started to get to know Japanese culture when I met Moro, because I was so interested in him. I was also very interested to getting to know his culture, and I found many things within Japanese culture that really fascinates me. There's something about it in Japanese culture that I would describe it in words like extreme, which is a good word. How do I explain it? So, for example, something that I was interested in Japanese culture, there is a lot of subculture in Japan, and those subcultures are so popular and people are so into it, and they are completely devoting all their passion into it. So these subculture have been developed to its fullest extent. That's what I meant by extreme. And a lot of the subculture are just fascinating and very inspiring. For example, one thing I'm very interested in is one genre in Japanese film called pinky violence. So these are films about female yakuza, and I would just love to see those female yakuza in the film, like how they dressed up, how they behave. It was just very interesting, and it's a big contrast to the stereotype of Japanese female image in the world. And as a result, I also did some photos inspired by this subculture in my photos. That was like I did a photo shoot last year, 2018 in Japan, and I had a show of that group of photos called Open Kimono, and it's basically me and Moro, we dressed up in kimono and pretending we were one of those female yakuza in the films. And another example, one of my most popular photo called Start Your Day with a good breakfast together, that was inspired by, I forgot the Japanese name, but it's like a trend in Japan once that people were having sushi banquet on a naked female body, and then I turned that kind of situation around and made that photograph. And there's just so many other interesting subculture in Japan that I'm interested in, and I think they're all worth researching about, and just very inspiring. So I published Experimental Relationship Vol.1. That book came out in 2018, and it's a collection of photographs in this project since the beginning, from 2007 to 2017, about 10 years of work together in a book. I think that book is so important to me because it is a chance for me to show it as a whole body of work of my growth as an artist and also as a human being in this 10 years, and also the changes in life, in our relationship, in our bodies in 10 years. And usually when I have a like maybe publish a magazine or an exhibition, I will show no more than 12 images, and those images are, pick and choose from the whole project. It does not reveal what the whole project is about. It is more about like picking out some side of the project, and I don't think it really fully represent what my work is about. So the photo book is a very good chance for me to show it as a whole project. And the other thing is, I always thought making a photo book is an important thing for photographers, but at the same time, I'm against the idea of making a photo book for the sake of making photo book. So when do I make a photo book is a very important question. I'm not a very productive photographer, so in the earlier years of this project, I never felt that was the right timing for me to make a book. I feel like the project's not there yet, but at the same time, this is an ongoing project. It goes, I hope, forever as long as we're together. So I think 10 years is a very good milestone for me to make the first book. So I call it Vol.1, so hopefully there's gonna be Vol. 2, Vol. 3, and keep going. So yeah, so that's what photo book means to me.